What's up, everybody? I just wanted to pop on and give you guys a little bit of a week one update. So it has been about a week. When you're seeing this video, it's going to be a little bit longer. I don't have much of an opportunity to edit this today, so you'll probably end up seeing it on Thursday if you're watching it the same day it comes out. So yeah, it's been about a week since I started. So I've had, let's see, last Monday, Wednesday, Friday, Sunday, and yesterday. So five full fast days since I started back up. And I have lost officially, I'm right at 9 pounds down from when I started last week. So that's averaging, close to 2 pounds per fast, which is great. I'm really excited for that progress in just a week. Is pretty good to see for sure. So that takes me from, I think I started at 260.8 and now I'm down to 251.8. So good progress. I'm really happy with that so far. This week, honestly, or this past week, honestly hasn't been too bad. Now I am sort of used to how the whole fast thing works, so I'm sure that helps, because I do remember when I first started, the first week was a little bit rough. I'm gonna be honest. During the day it wasn't too bad, but at night, getting towards dinner time, it can really hit you for a little bit. And then I also remember when I first started this, sleeping was a bit of an issue for me, like falling asleep and staying asleep. It was a little tough for, the first week or so. This go around doesn't seem to be really affecting me that much. Like, I'm not getting the crazy hunger pains at around dinner time. Now, it's still there, obviously, but maybe I'm just used to the way it feels, or I'm not sure what's different, but it's not as bad as it was. And then also sleeping hasn't been near as bad either. So I'm able to fall asleep pretty easily as long as I don't have like a cup of coffee or something too close to bedtime, which I am known to do occasionally. The only other thing that's been kind of difficult, or I guess something I should work on for the next week, is my water intake hasn't been the greatest. I'm still drinking water, obviously, but not as much as I feel like I should. I've started carrying around a water bottle with me now, so that's helping a little bit, but I know I need to increase my water intake on those fast days for sure. But yeah, other than that, it really hasn't been anything crazy. I haven't had any issues, nothing to write home about. It's been a good start back to the whole ADF thing, so I'm pretty excited about that. I did have a question or a recommendation in one of my previous videos about doing a sort of a what I eat in a day type video. I am planning on doing that hopefully this weekend, if it's not too busy for me. It's been a busy last week or so, so I apologize for the lack of an update up until now. But I do plan on making a video like that. I will just go ahead and tell you kind of a general idea of what I eat on an eat day. Like I've said before, the whole point of ADF for me is that I'm not crazy restricted every day on what I can eat. But typically on an eat day, I like to do something in the morning that's a little bit lighter, just to sort of break the fast. So I like doing, just like full fat Greek yogurt with, sometimes I'll put like a banana or some other kind of fruit, maybe some honey. And I usually like putting the, it's called PB2 powder. I don't know. I might can throw up a picture of that just so you can see it. It's basically like a replacement for peanut butter. It mixes really well in yogurt, so that's why I like to use it. But that's typically what I'll do for like a breakfast type thing, and that's like a full cup of yogurt. Like I'm not skimping on the yogurt part. That's really good just for breaking my fast. I like it a lot, and it doesn't seem to it doesn't sit too heavy like on my stomach, so that helps quite a bit too. For lunch, typically it just depends. Like sometimes I'll go for just a big salad with a little bit of light dressing on it, just depending on what I've got at home. Sometimes it's just leftovers from the night before. Honestly, just depends on what we've got. I'm not too picky as far as lunch goes, and I also don't like eating a ton for lunch, especially on a work day, just because I get too sleepy. So other than that, dinner time is, again, kind of a free-for-all just because I have 2 young kids. Really just depends on what they want to eat is kind of what we eat, or what my wife's cooking is what I'll eat. Nothing specific really. Especially at dinner time, I'm not restricting like at all. Like whatever we're having, I'm gonna eat it. That's kind of the base of how I do things. Sometimes I do a snack in between those, but honestly, I'm not huge on the whole snack thing. But if I do, it's usually something like a granola bar, maybe some fruit like an apple or a banana, something like that typically is what I'll do. So nothing crazy. I plan on maybe I might track what I eat for like a week or two just to see kind of how it all lays out calorie wise, and with macros and everything. I think I might do that just so I can get an idea of how many calories I'm actually intaking versus what I need to be. And there's a good way to find that out if you don't know this. So there's something called a TDEE calculator. You can find it online, you can Google it. And it'll tell you like what your daily caloric expenditure is, just based on, your age, weight, height, male or female, whatever. You put all that information in and it'll tell you your basic like calorie needs for the day to be, to maintain like what you're at currently. So that's pretty helpful. Something to check out if you're not aware of it. But I think I am going to track my calories for a couple weeks just so I can, measure it up to that and see what I'm eating versus how long I'm fasting to see what my deficit actually is. One thing's for sure, I don't want to go past what I need to, but I also don't want that calorie deficit to be too large. Like I want to make sure I'm eating enough food on my eat days, because especially during the week when I'm at work, it's a little bit harder to eat what I feel like I need to. So I think I will do that. I think I'll track that and we'll make a video on that to hopefully get a better idea of what I'm actually eating, and hopefully it'll maybe, help some of you guys if you're doing the ADF thing as well. But yeah, that's pretty much it for the week. Like I said, it's been good, nothing crazy. Only thing I really need to work on is I think my water intake, and then we'll start tracking some calories too, see how that goes. But yeah, other than that, I think that's gonna do it for me this week, and I will see you guys in the next video. See ya.